What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I'm Destry from Addicted Cafe, where everything's for addicts, by addicts, everything addicts, and we're here to love and express ourselves and help each other out to really change things up. And Nicole Short was on being honest with yourself, which is such an important part when we start to try to get clean and we get sober and we start really working on ourselves. And coming into that, what I wanted to talk about is taking choice back. And what does that actually mean? And part of that is like the exact beginning. Because once you become honest with yourself about the issues and the addiction that you actually have, is where we step into, that's like our first choice, where we actually start to reclaim our sovereignty and start to reclaim ourselves, because we actually realize, hey, I'm not being true to myself. I'm not being true to anything. And for so long, the drugs and the alcohol and everything has made the choice for us. We lost choice during our addiction, and we feel it so deep inside ourselves. So when we start working back into choice, we start to feel more whole. Like, holy crap, I made a choice for myself in this life. I can actually start to reclaim who I am and who I want to be and start to revive myself into the being I'm supposed to be, and not have to sit there and suffer all the time. Because also, what we like to say is suffering is also a choice. So when we sit inside addiction, we suffer because of the drugs and everything making these choices for us. But we have the choice not to suffer anymore. We have the choice to start being honest with ourselves. We have the choice to finally take our lives back. And that's the important part. Because this anti-life and this anti-system of being inside the addiction grid, it kills us. It just takes all our choice from us, and we have no more options, and we think our only option left is to keep using because we don't know anything else, right? So when we move forward and we take choice back, we start to reclaim our lives. We start to actually love ourselves, and all the emotions start coming back, and then we have to start making choices on how we're going to handle things. So we start making a choice, and then we progressively have to keep making choices. And when we give up our right of choice. And when we give up to the addiction and everything inside us, we give up our choice to be ourselves and actually live our lives. Because as everybody knows, this addiction, these drugs, this alcohol, and everything just takes it from us, takes our life from us. We don't even feel whole. We don't even feel like we're a soul anymore. I mean, I remember being out there in active addiction, struggling every day, but I wouldn't even make a choice. I just get up and instantly start, getting on the phone, trying to find my dealer, trying to do everything. I don't remember making a single choice except to use to get through my day. And that would be the only choice I made every day. And then I just kind of like walk through life and let things just kind of happen. But everything was okay if I was using. That was the only real choice that I was making. And it wasn't even my choice. It was like I had to, or everything was going to fall apart on me. My life was going to fall apart. I saw no hope. I saw no love. I saw no faith. The only faith I had was inside the drugs and inside the alcohol. And then one day, again, after I relapsed again, I got so fed up. I didn't know what to do anymore. I had to make another choice. I had to make a choice to go to rehab. I had to get away to get better. And I started making those choices to get away. And then I started making the choices to, interact and get better. And, I did NA and I did the rooms and I do many things, and I still live by a bunch of their principles to keep me going from day to day. And I make those choices now. And the biggest choice I ever made through staying clean was that using was no longer an option. And it took me years to actually get to that point. But I believe everybody can get that point and finally disconnect that total cord from the drugs and the alcohol and thinking that's an option. because we have to make a choice, and it's a real choice that is just no longer an option anymore. We can't do it. I knew I couldn't do it. For years, I always left that open. I left it open so long, and every time I left that open as a choice, letting the drugs make the choice for me, I would relapse, and it would take me down. So finally, through being clean and inside my recovery, I finally made that choice where using is no longer an option. And I totally believe that everybody can get to that ultimate choice too. I love you all. Thank you for joining my short, and me and Nicole will be back together very soon.